Welcome back to another day at Arnie T's garage. Working on getting this Dana 44 in, and I decided to go buy me a cross member with the way these are gonna lay out. I'll flip them around and show you how they're gonna lay in here. I've got everything string lined and on the cool buckets, so it looks like it'll be pretty close. It's gonna outset my cools just a hair, but I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. As you can see here, I went and bought me a Rough Country cross member for 50 bucks. I got the Dana 44 in there. It's going to be tight on my oil pan, but it will be fine. I cut my adjustable lower aftermarket control arms, and with the arm, it's gonna, let me see if I can't hold this up and show you. It's gonna hit about here. And my shank on these comes to about right here. So I'm gonna chop the control arm off and kind of lay it up in here, and hopefully it'll work out. And then I'm gonna cover it with 2x2 angle iron. I know I just put this cross member in last night, and it's aggravating to go and put another one in, but a little beefier cross member. I didn't want to weld to this factory one. I was gonna have to overlay it and then make mounts and all that, but for 50 bucks I couldn't pass it up. And the guy actually ended up giving it to me because I helped him swap out some tires and stuff. But if you take a look here, you can tell it's gonna be tight on my exhaust and everything with the way that pinion sits. Being a low pinion, I don't see it posing as much as a threat as a high pinion, and I think my drive shaft's gonna miss. This is the angle from my drive shaft, so I think it's gonna be okay. Right now you're sitting up against the yoke on the front drive shaft from the transfer case. I'm getting ready to get started and get tore into this. Hopefully it goes pretty smoothly. I got a feeling it's gonna fight me the entire way. That came out pretty easy. That's a lot harder than what I remember, but it's just because it's so stinking heavy compared to the stock one. Right now I'm getting ready to put my third bolt in. I feel a lot better with these being beefy. It's gonna be off just a little bit, but I can angle it whenever I chop it. Like I said, I'm gonna take angle iron down through there and brace it up. It should be sturdy enough. I'm gonna weld a plate on the end too to weld to. Hopefully this goes as smooth as I want it to. Okay, now that I got my cross member in here, I'm gonna go ahead and bolt my arms in place. And then once I get these in place, we'll look at where they're gonna hit on the control arms. And that's where we're gonna cut the control arms, because I don't want to get too close to that shank. looking at it from this angle. That's how much I gotta chop off the control arm, the bar. So it's looking like it's gonna work out pretty good. Being hopeful. I am one step closer to getting these axles in. Oh yeah, it's gonna work out good. Yeah. I'll get the speed square out, square it off, and cut it. I've decided I'm just going to torch it off. I hate this torch. There we go. Not the best option for a wood floor, but could be worse. I'll go over to the other side and do the same thing. Okay, I got my control arms cut. I've got them get ready to be. Of course, I gotta move my axle back, weld it in place, brace it up, and then I can adjust with the threads. Okay, here I am, getting ready to weld this together. I'm gonna get it all nice, and this is the jankiest crap I've ever done. I'm not even gonna lie about it. My plan is to get it welded and then put angle iron on it. This is so crazy. Oh well, that's what I got to work with, so wish me luck. Okay, I got this hack job welded in. I don't like it. It's janky. I just butt welded it. Should have sleeved it. Should have cut it out for the I-beam. Should have took more time, but I didn't. It is what it is. So I'm gonna overlay it with 2x2 square tubing, and then take a 3/8 piece of steel and weld it on the bottom. It'll work out. It'll be fine. I hope. And if it don't, I'll just make new arms. But in the meantime, I'm gonna take 1/8 inch 2x2, box it all the way around, And then, like I said, I'm gonna overlay it with 3/8 on the bottom from front to back. It'll be fine. It's gonna have to be fine. I don't think it'll bend that much. I may put it on the top. Who knows? Regardless, front axle's welded in, bolted in. It needs adjusted, but I'll worry about that whenever I get tires on it. I'll be able to take my 2 bolts out, screw them in, get it placed where I need to set it. I may go ahead and put my full hydro on and start working on a track bar. I'm about to stick this cool in. It's hard to do this one-handed. Hang on. Okay. Now let's... I got one cool in. I'm gonna walk over to the other side, put that one in, and we shall see what it... I'm gonna jack it up just a little bit, where it's more than about right high. Okay, just jack it up to where it's barely off the jack stand. I got my control arms welded. Alright, I'm in spring perch in the cool bucket. Spring perch, cool bucket, whatever. I'm in the cool bucket. That one's barely in there, but it's in there. I'm gonna jack it up so it touches. Something's popping. Okay. Getting some pressure. Jack it up to where it's just barely above that. I'll jack this other side a little bit. Because right now it's just flexing out on that side. Oh, the whole thing shifted. It's off about the same. That's not bad. It's gonna set me a little bit taller. Yeah, I don't like it, but I'm gonna adjust that to where the axle still needs to go back just a hair. I'm actually on my old frame. Yeah, I'm gonna cover all that up. See, I can adjust it in. Well, I jacked it up. I'm off the jack stands. My lockout is even with the hub on the tire and the wheel. This is gonna be ride hot. It's not gonna sit out that far because once I get it switched over to the other wheels, but that's gonna be ride hot, and I think I can live with that. That's almost exactly where it was. It's looking pretty okay, really. Like I said, it's almost the bore just is the wrong size. So I need to get me a track bar mounted up ASAP. Okay, I done quite a bit off camera. I forgot I was filming a YouTube. But got my ram mounted, put my wheels on. Tried to mount my front drive shaft, but it's in a bind a little bit. And my drive shaft is seized and will not move. For whatever reason, it will not go past that. So I went to get me another drive shaft off a buddy of mine. Got it, but the grease fitting is broke off right there. So, just my luck. I reckon I'm gonna call it quits for the night. It's 1 o'clock. I didn't realize it was this late. But I got my steering on. I guess I'm gonna take my tires tomorrow. Have them mounted on the forward wheels. That way I can at least set it at height. The height that it needs to be. I'm tired. But anyway, thanks for watching. I didn't do much. But like, comment, subscribe, follow along. Wish me luck, because I need it. It just seems like it isn't going in my direction right now. But I know it will, eventually. Y'all have a good one.